Okay, so in this video, we're just going to quickly go over controlled vocabularies in PubMed and Embase. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're actually going to start with PubMed. So I'm back on the Library University website. I'm just going to type in PubMed into the databases search box. And here we are. All right, so I'm already signed in, and I am going to look down at these links and I see mesh database. So that is the medical subject headings database. I'm going to put in my search terms to see if there is a medical subject heading that maps to my search concept. So I don't know if there's one for high intensity interval training, but let's see. Oh, it looks like it is a term. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to press add to search builder. But one of the things that can be helpful depending on uh, like the scope of your search is to just note the year that the term was introduced. So this term was introduced in 2017. So if we're adding it to our search, it's only going to pick up articles that were published after that date, which is probably fine for this assignment, or not this assignment, but for this activity. But that's something to keep in mind in case you wanted to add other terms as well, like exercise or physical conditioning. But let's just add high intensity interval training. And I'm going to press add to search builder. And then it's already formatted correctly for me here. So I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to add it to my working document. So I have one document for Embase and one for PubMed. And I'm going to add this term to my HIT concept. So I have all my synonyms that I gathered from Embase and added the correct bracket or the correct parentheses. And then I also now have my mesh term. And let's do the same thing for diabetes. Type 2. All right. And it looks like this term is the same as it was in the entry. So we can see, okay, this was introduced in 1983. So we're probably pretty safe in just including this term. And then if we want to, we can look at broader terms and more specific terms. I think I'm, again, just going to stick with diabetes mellitus type 2. I'm going to delete high intensity interval training from my little box over here, and then I'm just going to add this to the search just like I did before. Copy and go back to my document and add it to my diabetes concept. So that is PubMed. And then when we go over to entry, it's a little bit simpler in some ways. So let's do high intensity interval training. Oops. Okay, so I can see I could add interval training or high intensity interval training. And again, what you choose here is going to determine the scope of your search. So we could choose a broader term, but probably going to give us more results. So I'm just going to copy this term right here with this button. And then I'm going to open up my Embase and add the term here and do the same thing with diabetes. Copy the term and add it to, oopsie, my diabetes concept. All right, so In the next video, I will actually do the searching in the databases, so stay tuned for that.